Live forever. Live forever.
What's good? What's good? What's good, Anarax gang? Welcome to the Anarax gaming channel. This is Anarax audio. Oh, it worked. Welcome to the Anarax gaming channel. Hanging out for the year. Streaming. Big fan of it. For long. I've just effort. Want to know where you can find me on social media. Twitch. So today, I'm gonna switch. Today I wanted to I'm gonna streaming with For Speed Unbound. Yes. So I'm gonna get right into it. I'm not time. I've big fan underground line or series of games. So also Need for Speed Carbon and Need for Speed Hot Pursuit. I gotta see if this mic is actually picking up that guy. I keep seeing that it's not catching. Am I doing this right? Or not? Is it catching me? Is it pulling? You guys let me know. I may have to adjust the levels here, so give me 1 sec. Let's see. I can out real quick because I feel like I'm not recording as I should be. Oh, it's the filters. My bad. Da-da-da-da. What about that? Picking up better? Hopefully it doesn't pick up a bunch of background noise. Yes. All right, let's get right into it, guys. I've actually played this game a little bit of late, but not enough. Make sure that pop filter's in place. So the premise of this game is kind of like a big melting pot of Need for Speed, Hot Pursuit, Carbon, Underground, all that type of stuff. So you're in this big open world city, and you're a part of this car club, or you work for this garage. This guy, I think his name is Rydell, and you have a partner, and her name is Yaz, and you're going and you're doing your street racing thing, right? What could go wrong? Well, something does go wrong. I think she like steals his car or something to that effect. And there's also heavy law in this city. They want to crack down on street racing and all that good stuff. So street racing kind of fades out. He loses his car to his homegirl. And yeah, it's like a path to redemption. So, hold on, let me make sure my mic doesn't pick up these speakers. Oh, we should be good. So, you go through a variety of quests. Of course, you got to get a car. You got to start tuning it. You got to do X and Y and make it faster and faster and faster. And then you go start doing these series of events. Some of these events are drift races. Some of them are called takeovers. Some of them are just street races. What is this? This is a street race. Should I? Let's give it a go. Okay, so now I gotta drive to this next checkpoint. I had to clear my throat, sorry. And see these cops. You see these cops on my little mini radar? They are looking for me. And once they find me, they'll go into a pursuit. Thing about that is, once you start running from the cops, if they so happen to bust you, they take all your money. All of it. So you go in and work for a bunch of money, and you can lose it instantly if they catch you. So my recommendation on that is to not let your wanted level go up too high. As you can see in my top center of my screen, it's at a level 2. And the higher it gets, the more aggressive they get, the more aggressive the cars get. The helicopters, they got spike strips, they got an interceptor, which is like a Corvette. They'll come for you, so keep that in mind. Let's see, let that cop pass. All right. So let me see if I can get to this next race without too much drama here. Oh, great. Get off the road. Get off the road. Let's go around this cop. I'm just running over trees. No big deal. Well, no big deal. NBD. Oh, God. So this car that I'm driving right here, I was born in the 80s, but I kind of declare myself a 90s kid. I guess that's pretty much true, right? Because I was like a teen in the 90s. Early 90s, Mustang 5.0 hatchback was the talk of the town, baby. Uh-oh. I have people text me about football games right now, asking if I want to take a bet. Oh. The thing that kind of gets annoying about this is if you like knock out like 3 or 4 races or whatever and your wanted level goes up super high, it's really hard to get out of cop pursuits. So once they send that interceptor out, you got to have a very fast vehicle. Or you got to do some reckless driving, like driving in oncoming traffic, weaving in and out of traffic recklessly, that sort of thing. Let me respond to this text message. Let's do it. All right. Right back into it. God, man, these cops, dude, they're annoying. Just drive through the backs here. Bing bong. So, also, if you look up in the top right-hand corner, I have $9,100 that I earned prior to getting on the streets. That 18-1 is money that I've earned while on this session, and if I get caught, I lose it all. If I make it back to my garage, I get to keep it. Yay! And then I get to modify cars and buy new cars and stuff like that. So, at the point in the story where I'm right now is, I had this first week to basically get my money up, get my racing up, all that good stuff, and on the, I think it was like Sunday through Saturday. On Saturday, I have to go into this qualifier that my rival's gonna be at, and all this good stuff. So, you know the drill. Classic redemption story, if you will. Oh, obviously you can have nitrous and all that good stuff. See that? Rivals, that's what, a 300 or 350Z. That's my rival. Oh, that looks like a Cosgrove Beamer back there. Maybe I'm wrong. A G-Wagon, a Civic. So let's see what the event is. 12 grand street race. I'm supposed to finish in 8th place. Thanks for the vouch. Confidence there, guys. But this car, I want it. I haven't modified it at all, so you know, whatever. He's trying this little line right here. Oh. Go, 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 go. The key here is learn how to drift and use nitrous effectively. I'm already in second. See? Yay! And that's that Beamer up in front of me. Cosworth? Cosworth or what? I don't know what it's called. Cosgrove. Oh, there we go. Get out of here. And you can draft, of course. Okay, okay, guys. Jesus. Gosh. Okay, let's try to get the... if you're wondering, I don't drive like this in real life, guys. Why is this car so slow? Looks like I'm going to have to get creative with the racing. Let's see, get some drafting in here. Let's go, let's go. At this point, because of where I'm at, in terms of wanted levels and all that, I may take whatever I get in this 3rd place or whatever. If I can get 3rd place. You hurt? Oh, that's not good. That's a bad drift. 68% done with the race, 2 laps. Not a super fast one, but man, I may take this money, man. I might not try to. You get in a lot of number of retries. Too. Oh, that's not a bad drift. You get a certain number of retries where you can go back and retry races if you want to get like a higher result. But I may just take this one because it is potentially 2nd place. Let's go. Can I get it? Yes. Bing bong. 2nd place. Now I will say that this game comes with all the classic corny tropes from any kind of street racing. So like if you've seen Fast and Furious and stuff, like you'll be very familiar with those. Look at that. See? Oh, 3.5. Oh, you're gonna give me the interceptor. Let's see. Gonna take more than that. So I'm not trying to be disrupted or distracted with my phone, but I'm a Green Bay Packers fan, and there's a chance they could still make it to the playoffs. They got to do some magical stuff, and they play the. Oh, that doesn't work. They're gonna play the Minnesota Vikings today, and that could not play out well. So they want to bet me money, and I'm down. Never back up. Never back down. I mean. All right, cop chase. Interceptors are on me, baby. Look. Oh, nope. Let's play it on the highway. Great. Play it on the highway. I have a better chance there because I can drive into oncoming traffic. I can do a lot of very creative things. As you can see, watch. Let's see. Oncoming traffic is always fun. And then I can get very weavy with it. Oh, see?
All units, roadblock has been deployed.
Oh, I escaped.
The suspect just shook us on Rose Hill Drive.
Let's go. Let's go. Did I make it out? Escaping. At risk. 27,000. See, I need that 27,000. You know, I'll need that in real life. Okay. Let's see. Now this last race, I'm gonna try to hit. Oh, $500 reward on me. Let's see if I can hit this next one. I just need to get this car because I need it for tomorrow. Street race. That's a tough one, man. Okay, let's give it a go. Let's see if I don't get caught between now and then. Overall, I do enjoy the game because it does take me back to those Need for Speed Underground days. Again, it really depends, which I got into a very good conversation with one of my podcast buddies recently, which that's a whole nother venture. I mean, I'll give you all the deets of that if y'all would like to listen. But we got into talking about racing games and like what's the preference? Is it simulator or is it this kind of like fantasy fun games, customizable cars and all that? I'm a massive, probably my favorite racing game of all time is Gran Turismo. I've been playing it since the late 90s. That's kind of what introduced me to all these cars that I didn't know existed in Japan, and cars that you could, they were just rare, like Skylines and Silvias and Soarers, and just how Acura is Honda in Japan and it's only Acura in the States, and just all these cool, facts about cars. So I've been playing it since back then. So that's the, if I had to say that there is a racing game that holds the softest spot in my heart, it is Gran Turismo. Now, in the height of Fast and Furious and all that stuff, you had Need for Speed Underground that came out, and became a massive fan of that car, that film franchise and that game, the Fast and Furious movies, and the Need for Speed Underground games, just because I was kind of in that world myself. Yep, I was a corny street racer. I owned a Honda Civic, single overhead cam Honda Civic EX. Bought it brand new at the dealerships. First car that I owned, or first car that I purchased on my own. And then, I had like a body kit and rims and all this stuff on it. But that was the life I was living. So, those games are a ton of fun too. So you had what's that, Midnight Club, like Dub Edition, games like that. Like those are all fun, super fun games. But Gran Turismo's the one. And this one I like it so much because it does remind me of Need for Speed Underground. And on top of that, I am a fan of ASAP Mob and ASAP Rocky. And AWGE AUG had some sort of creative control over this game. I don't know if they were creative directors or what, but they did have that on this game. So ASAP Rocky's actually into the game. A lot of the music, I'm sure, was curated by Rocky and his team. And the art style is pretty dope. You know, like you see this, but when you get into all those little visual effects of the cars, how they kind of come off. And then when you see the characters, it's a little bit more cel-shaded kind of art style. So, super dope game. Let's see if I can make some progress here. Come on now. I need that first place. Let's go. Give me some of that nitrous oxide, my friend. Well, that's great. Probably won't win this one now. Unless somebody has a wreck up there. 4th place. 5th place now. Yay! I'm definitely gonna have to retry this race. That's the bummy part about this, is that I have to win this car in this race to even be able to compete in that qualifier, championship, or whatever it is, because it's you have to have 4 cars in your garage. What's this? 390 yards out? Yeah, I'm not winning this. These cars are just fast. I haven't modified this car at all. Maybe I should have tweaked it a little bit. Yay, airborne. They have to do better, because I'm not winning this one. 4th place isn't bad, but I need first. Gotta get that car. I'd like to say also, if this is your first time on the channel, thanks for stopping by. If you are returning, thanks for coming back. I need to win this car. Let's see if I can do it. Damn, I beat that car up, didn't I? Hopefully after this I can get some Call of Duty streaming in. Maybe some Gran Turismo streaming in. Also big on that Pokemon Violet right now. A lot of games I gotta play through, man. And I wanted to try to do a little bit better in terms of committing to playing more games. It's a big part of my life. I feel like I need it. And yeah, man. I beat, I think, a total of 6 games last year. So I'm trying to do even better this year. Starting off day 1, and I want to get into more streaming and just all this stuff, man. There we go. I need that car to hit somebody. Come on, man. Have a wreck. God, dude. Always something. Well, this race is over. I have one last time to try to win this one. Look at trash. 6th. One mistake. Game over. No. Trash. Okay. Well, I have one more go at it, and then from there it is what it is. Let's go. Come on. I'm gonna be able to respect myself for this. Yeah, because first place is already at first. They already made it. And I ain't made it. Out of traffic. Gotta try it. Let's see if I can do it. What am I gonna eat for lunch? Did I hit retry? No. Oh, was that it? Oh man, I blew it. Maybe I could just buy a car. Stupid. Okay. One thing is it also obviously, like, if you can't qualify for the race because of you don't have 4 cars, it sends you back, like, to do a do-over. So there's that. But at least I got here with the money. 16 grand. Yes, let's enter the garage. Let's enter the garage. Let's see here. So now,
So how ready are we?
I gotta fix this other camera I have up here, guys. Sorry.
Mentally, we are all in. Car-wise,
Weird. I don't know why it does
always
that.
some last-minute tweaks that could help us win.
Fine.
Some underlights.
All right, 25 grand. Let's see. I need to do a few things on this car because this ain't working. Oh my god. Jesus. Let's get this on there. Yes. Does it keep me in that? A? Oh, that puts you in A plus. Puts you in A plus. Why does that? Oh, naturally aspirated. I got you. Now let's see. Let's keep it. Let's put that. Keeps me in A. Yes. I need to spend some money on. Nah. Let's see if I can go. How am I gonna qualify? I guess I'll return to Friday.
Yo, Tess, how was last night?
Ramen, garbage TV, the usual.
Okay, let's hit this one up. I'm trying to make some big old monies. Well, I got 16 grand, reward 18. And that's... Okay, let's get it. Okay.
Hey kid, whatever happens with Jasmine tonight, let's just show him what this garage is made of. Got a little present. Check your glove compartment.
What's this?
Baby powder.
Honestly, I'm afraid to ask.
Trust me, kid, make sure you apply it liberally before the race. These things can get intense. That means sweat. Okay, better to be safe and dry than sorry and sweaty. Speaking of which, I'm getting nervous. Better go
Drift.
powder up.
Oh.
Kid.
Let's go. By my nose. Get in there, Bubba. Let's go and get us a few more races. It's a big money race. It's Challenger. Let's go. Let me check my fantasy football standings here. Good lord. Okay. That was a terrible launch for me. Let's go. Okay, first place is down there somewhere. Where am I? Fifth place? Nope. We got to get more than that. Oh, I'm in first place. Let's go. 18 grand. On the line. Lap 2 of 3. That's not the best drift. Another thing that I want to do is, like, because I'm such a big fan of retro gaming, I want to start. I want to modernize the rest of my console. That if there's an HDMI cable adapter for consoles that I have, I want to get them all next year. And I want to start streaming that. So like I have a Dreamcast with a pretty respectable, I'd say, collection. PS2. I've been picking some games up for that as well. And I want to start streaming this stuff because I feel like these games sometimes get lost in the history, with gaming. It's here today, gone tomorrow type of deal. So I want to get back in. I want to stream some of those. Like I have Def Jam Vendetta. I have NBA Street. Some of those games that are just super fun. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Come on, Waru. See if I can catch him. Got that. Get out of here. Oh, I'm at the end of it. Let's go. Let me quick. Boom. Bing bong. Your boy won. It's your boy. $18 Arakaroos. We so happy. Continue. Okay, good. Uh-huh. Get out of my face. Let's go.
Not sure how much more gas we have left in the tank here.
Oh, we're gonna have fun.
We're here to help. Just tell us how.
Oh, these guys are too slow. Too effing slow. Escape.
Suspect pulled the disappearing act at University Central.
We have to
Let's
find
go.
this damn herb. Call it dispatch. Suspect's long gone.
That's where the next race is at. I need the big money ones. I don't need these cheap ones. So there's 7,500. There's a 9,000 right here. That's a pretty good one. Is that a street race? Let's get the 9. Let's try to get that 10. What is this one? 9. Yeah. Let's try to get this street race. Yeah, let's get that one.
Hey, Speedy! I have some good news and some bad news.
Does anyone ever just stop it?
What are you
I have
talking
some
about?
good news?
The good news? Yaz will be at the first qualifier. The bad news? I don't know if she's racing. Might be leaving it to her crew to clean up the
She's
competition.
not racing.
You know what? That's so predictable of her.
Either way, you still have some time to make hella cash and put it
better get on it then.
That's my superstar. Always hustling.
Oh.
I'll catch you later tonight. Peace.
Oh, I earned something. Oh, billboard collector. Oh, that's pretty cool. Hey, you get little rewards, little side mission stuff here too, breaking billboards, stuff like that. So this is definitely in the vein of all these open world games. Okay, I need to get up on this cop. I go around him. May I? May I, good sir? May I go around you, good sir? Uh-oh. Dang. Take these cops. Oh, man, I thought I was going to be able to get around. Look at this. Worse than Grand Theft Auto. Oh, nitrous oxide. Aight. Oh. Let's get out of here. Destination's up here on the left, but I gotta get away around from this cop. There we go. Let's go. Who am I gonna race? Who am I going to challenge? Justicia. Get it up. All right, start the event. Boom, boom, boom. Yo. Yeah. Get a little nitrous oxide, my friend. Get out of here. Come on. Crazy, I did a couple of modifications on the car and it really ran it up. Let's go. Gotta get up there and catch Waru. Oh, get off me. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. Come here. Is that Justicia? Come here, Justicia. That fool missed. That fool missed it. Oh, great. Oh my god. I'm not gonna be able to make this one either. I need the minis. Off-road. %. Let's go. I know I can get this one. I have to retry this race too, man. That's because I wanted that money. Man! Gotta retry it. Got to retry it. Nope. Retry. And of course, cover up for the game. Very, very nice. Oh, got that start. Let's go. Who's this? Obi? Obi? Man, I'm driving reckless right now. Is it because it's raining? Am I sliding because of the rain? Whack.
How about you follow me for a change?
Let's go.
Catch me if you can.
Ah, dang, I blew that. Why am I in third?
This is what I need. The LPG is
I'm gonna be in feist. Oh, you gotta be kidding me, dude. Come on. Same place I messed up the last time? $750. Crazy. Let's go.
Dispatch, Hope appears to be, flying. Patrol here to take the bird down, dispatch.
Damn, $1,000. Let's go.
Dispatch, AWD here and ready to assist.
3 cards right there. Oh! Man, whack. Retry. This is the last time I'm gonna retry this one because it ain't happening. Gotta get out first as fast as I can. Let's see what we got here. Let's go. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Ooh, I'm in first place. I love it. Gotta race dirty in these games.
What are you doing? Patrol is here and we're engaging the suspect.
Come on. Not for you, bruv. I ain't taking none of these shortcuts. Y'all got me bent.
AWD is here and on the scene, Control.
Let's go. Don't need it. Oh, God. Help me out, good lordy. Little sweet baby Jesus. Dun, 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 dun. Maybe I'll take one shortcut. Right here.
Control, it looks like this vehicle's trying to fly.
Let's go. Let's go. I got it. Easy. No. Oh. Big goddamn shit. Ugh. Cool. Stupid. That was whack. Shouldn't have done that. Should just. Good lord. 2200. The hell is this? Nah. 10,000. What's this? 10,000. What is it? Drift event? Nah. Not good at those. Wait, is it a takeover? Nah. I'll do a 7,500. That is a Speed race. Okay, let's knock that one out. What am I sitting at? 46 minutes. I'll stream this till the hour mark. Oh, good. Right in the water. Don't get no fucking... Jesus. Drive my shit. Promise, guys, I don't drive like this all the time. Alright. Boom, 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 boom. Vámonos. Did I take the right one or the wrong one? Hopefully it was the right one. Yes, it was the right one. Oops. Oh, great.
Is that the clown we're after?
Ugh. Let's go, boy. Let's go. Vámonos. Hard left. Okay. Bing, bing, bing. Hey, Stacia. A couple of modifications, and I'm starting to smoke her. Oh, I gotta sneeze. Y'all might hear me sneeze. Sounds like the Ferris wheel in Chicago. Is it Chicago? Fake Chicago? Maybe. Get out of the way, people. Missed a checkpoint on that one race. That is unbelievable. Let's go.
Dispatch, patrol here and ready to assist.
We love it.
Chase, dispatch.
Oh, let's go. 100 yards back. Let's make it 2. Oh, I can't if I don't have any nitrous. Uh-oh. Be recharging though. Let's go. Look at that. Look at that. Oh shit, Justicia's on my butt. Yeah, on my butt. Win. Oh god. Here we go. Oh. Okay, let's head back. I don't want that one. Let's head back to the safe house. Reset for tonight. $25,000. Oh, let's go this way. Sorry, guys. A little bit of. Let's get across it. Spotting my ass. Great. God dang, man. They spot me off in the woods? Nope. Nope. A little silly, but hey, whatever. Terrible. With this 25 racks in the bank. Okay. Ride Dale's rides. Yes. Let's get in there. Let me check something before I get into this. Oh, hold on. Let's see. Performance. Engine. We'll keep it. We gotta keep this car at A. Does this move the car up? Oh, that does too? Man, that's whack. Okay. So let's... Sorry. Gotta figure my chair out. Okay. Let's get back out there then, I guess. I'm gonna take this. I don't care. And let's do. Let's get another. That's a street race, and that is takeover. Okay, let's get it in. If you know what I mean. Bing bong. Continue. I can't believe suspension modifications bring the car up like that.
Tomorrow night, Speedy? First qualifier, yes, the car. What's gonna happen on the finale of Dance Pugs?
Ridiculous.
I'm feeling pretty good.
Who do you think's gonna win?
Me.
On Dance Pugs?
Tess.
Kidding. Just stay focused out there.
Jesus.
The early bird gets the worm, but the second mouse gets the cheese.
Should I have been in another car?
Or worm? You know what? I can't. Never mind.
Saw it in a fortune cookie. Just be
You know what, dude? Let's not do that. Let's do this.
ready. Expect Yaz to pull something tonight.
Oh, I'm ready.
Golly.
Ooh, I can feel the tension building. This is gonna be great. Later, Speedy.
Okay, I'm gonna just go win this car and then go to tomorrow's thing because I'm not gonna deal with this this 3-fire freaking alarm deal. I don't like it. I don't like it. Stupid cops. Let's go. Time to get this whip. Get out first as fast as I can. Come on now. Get off me. Let's go. Let's go. Come on, man. First place. Get it? Oh, let's go. First place. Gotta keep pushing. 43. Okay, dude.
Dispatch, AWD has arrived on the scene.
Let's go, let's go, let's go. Okay, hard left. Nope. Hard right, I mean. Nope, nope. Let's go. Of course. Oh, that was nice. That cop win, bye-bye. Yep. Ramp.
Stay on this front, no matter what they do.
Coming up on that finish. Let's go. Let's go. Pardonnez-moi. This little ring light, it sucks. I think I need to buy a new one. Something better than this. Look at that. Oh, come on now. Good God. Get me out of here. Okay, let's put this little light on the charger. Ugh, I thought I have any text. Here we go. Cop chase resuming. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go. Gotta go.
How much longer we can carry on, Control? Control, AWD's joined the pursuit.
Why the fuck?
Control, this is undercover. You've arrived on the scene.
Okay, dude.
Spike strip up ahead should stop the suspect.
Time for a piece of the action.
Let's get out of here.
We're ready to call it a day here, Control. All of us driver,
Get off my back.
here.
Felon just vanished at Douglas Park.
Search the area for this perp.
I need to go home. That's where I need to go. I don't need to approach another meetup. Don't need to do that. How much is it? Ah, I don't need to. Come on, let's go. Go to the crib.
Suspect in
Oh my God. Of course.
Live forever.